Good morning, everybody. My name is Louise Golden from Clarity Crafts here in the UK. Welcome to Groovi Tuesday. So today has been a little bit of a frosty day, frosty start this morning. It's very, very chilly outside in Needham Bridge here where we are. So we had our open days at the weekend as well. So that was, and a workshop on Sunday. So we're all kind of exhausted, but really positive about everything that happened. You know, we had some wonderful friends came to the open days, and the workshops were brilliant. Everybody really enjoyed them. So yeah, we're happy. We're getting on with everything that we've got to do this week. So it's going to be a fun week as well. Jane's in the room with you today. So if you have any questions, she's there to help you. Anything that she has to pass on to me, she'll text through just in case. So just checking if the sound is okay. And then we can get into some crafting. Lovely. Sound is all clear. Thank you, Jane. So yeah, so it was a really eventful couple of days, the Friday and the Saturday at the open days. It was really busy. Everybody was really positive. All the demonstrators, all of their ideas were knocked everything out of the park. There were some new launches as well. So for anybody that came to the open days, there were some new products there. So that was fun. And obviously over the next couple of weeks, the projects that were at the open days, they'll be on our Clarity TV shows as well. So yeah, look out for the next couple of weeks. We've got some new bits and pieces. This afternoon, actually, you'll be able to find them on the Clarity website already. They have Linda's new plates. There's 4 of them, 4 in the collection, and they are really, really beautiful. One of them we did for the workshop on Linda's workshop on Sunday. So I'm going to be showing those with Paul at 2 p.m. So definitely come check out the 2 p.m. show as well later on today. Some of the design team had the plates, and they are absolutely gorgeous. So yeah, it's going to be a really, really fun afternoon. So definitely check out 2 p.m. I'm going to have lots and lots of fun. So yeah, so it was such a, I saw so, it's lovely to make new friends and also put faces to names. So I see all of your lovely, you know, comments and everything on Facebook. But when you come to the open days, it's so nice to then put a face to the name. So yeah, it's really, really, really great to see everybody and everything. Oh, thank you. Yeah, today's my birthday, so some of our lovely friends are wishing me happy birthday in the chat. So yeah, it's been a really really lovely day so far. I've had some cupcakes. One of my lovely friends from Clarity, Sally Paul, she sent through some cupcakes for me for today. So thank you so much. It made me tear up because I don't always get really lovely things through the post from anyone. So it was really, really lovely to see that. So thank you so much, Sally. That was really lovely. And I had some lovely birthday cards as well. So been treated like a little princess today, and I'm really happy. Oh, thank you, Jazz. So yeah, and I got a lovely card from all of our staff here at Clarity as well. So that's been lovely. So yeah, it's been an amazing day so far. Really, really happy. Oh, thank you, everybody. Make me all shy now. But yeah, so today we're going to do a really lovely project. So last week, or the week before, Paul showed on Hobby Maker the lovely new plates from Tina. There's 4 of them. They're lovely, easy layout plates with some of Tina's designs. So that's what we're going to be working on for a couple of weeks for the project, just to tide us over until December. And I think in December, we're going to do a nice card of using Linda's plates that we're launching today at 2 p.m. So, and they are really, really beautiful. So I will show you those later on today. Oh, it's Mickey Mouse's birthday too today. Oh, that's nice. I didn't know that. See, it's always good to have extra knowledge, isn't it? Oh, thank you, Sam. Thank you, everyone. That's really kind. Okay, so what I thought I'd do is I'll show you the. I was going to show you the plates of what we're going to be doing in the next couple of weeks. Then I'm going to show you some of the design team samples, because it's always nice to see what the design team do with the plates. Then I'm going to show you the card. Lovely Jane Telford, she did a couple of demos for the TV shows in Hobby Maker. So obviously when you do an hour show, you don't get a lot of time to see the actual demo. So I think it's really nice. Last week I showed one of Jane's demos on our show, but I thought this is a really, really pretty card. It's nice and pink and green, and it'd be lovely to show that for the today and next Tuesday. Just go over a few little techniques. Jane has got some lovely stages prepared, so it's nice to have those as well. And I can show you all of the different stages that Jane does as well. So yeah, but the plates at the weekend as well, with the new ones from Linda, some of them sold out as well at the weekend, so they were really, really popular. So I know anybody that didn't come to the open day today, you can have a look at the lovely samples that the design team have done as well, and you'll be blown away. So, but you can get the plates already if you wanted to shop ahead. But they are really, really gorgeous, like perfect for Christmas. But you've got some really lovely bits and pieces, like little children that you can use for winter cards and things like that. So definitely worth having a look. But I will show you those at 2 p.m. today. Okay, so let me show you the plates that we're going to be doing for the next couple of weeks. And then I will show you the lovely samples, and then we're going to Jane's card. So here we go. So these are there's 4 of them. So this is the collection 21248, and all of these are the numbers of the plates if you wanted them singularly. So there's 3 plates that Jane's using in her demo. So one of them is this one, because I think we use the hearts in this. So that's that one. And then obviously when I did the layouts, I also showed what they would look like. So it's that way, isn't it? What they would look out without any of the designs. So you can use them with the designs, or you can use the layout itself and put anything that you want to put in there. You know, maybe a little bit of grid work, you know, some words, but it's up to you then. You've got that easy layout there just for anything then. So I think it's good to show both, because then you can put some of these designs on different cards. You don't have to use the layout with the designs that are in here. So this is the next one. So this is the Christmas rose, and again, it's really lovely. You've got some dotted designs, you've got some lovely hearts and dots, the little flowers. They're just all really, really lovely designs on their own. So that's the number for that one. And then again, you have the layout. So it's nice to see it next to each other, so you can put anything in them. They're really, really helpful for that. So, I mean, Linda had some easy layouts as well. So the layouts are just, the composition is there. All you have to do is fill it in. So these are quite good for composite. If you're stuck for compositions of cards and thinking, oh, how do I make a card from scratch? I mean, this here, if you just coloured this in, did a little bit of white work here and there, that would make a beautiful, beautiful card. And then these designs here, you've got, occasionally you'll see there's some really lovely like designs here. You can use these for corners on your cards. You know, they don't have to be on the easy layouts. So that's the number for that one. And then again, you have the layout itself. So you can put anything in there. So they're all really, really brilliant plates to use, I think, especially if you're always stuck for composition ideas. And this is the Christmas candle. So this is really lovely. Again, this lovely design here could be perfect for a little corner. So as can all of these. And I love the little candles, all the little different designs of the candles as well. And one of what you'll find up here as well, this kind of curved scallop, the double scallop. I think it's Karen Jackson. She uses this in a design team sample, and it looks really, really lovely, but it's on the outside. So it's used as like a decorative outside part of it. So they're really, really nice. And then you get the layout part of it. So anything you want to put in there, you know, you've just got the easy layout. So perfect together, perfect both on their own, the designs on a different card. So you just wanted a mini make and you just wanted a square with this candle in, you can do that. So, or these are perfect little designs for your PTC. So you just wanted 4 candles at the bottom of your PTC. A nice little sentiment here with a really lovely font. I love these little dangly bits as well with the stars, and they look like those little beads that you get on, you could put on the Christmas tree. But yeah, so some really lovely designs. So what I thought I'd do then is I'm going to bring it in some of the lovely design team samples. Now you may have seen these last week, but I think it's always nice just to see them again. Always good. So got caught in there. There we go. So let me just bring in one here. Let me just put these to one side. Bring those out of the way. So who did it? Oh, this is Jane Telford. So I think this was the other demo that Jane did for the TV show, which I showed last week, with a lovely candle. You can use a little bit of yellow dorso or pergolinus behind the candle to give that kind of that glow from the light. Really, really lovely. And another one here from Carol Baker. So I love this is the Rose Garden parchment and paper, which looks absolutely gorgeous with the trees. Just the pink and green always looks so lovely together. It's got some metallic pen and some glitter. Can't go wrong with that. Then this must be Jill Ascombe's one. Yes, this is Jill Ascombe's. Got that lovely metallic sheen to the roses there. Isn't that cute? Gorgeous. I know the mini. We did some mini make and takes at the workshop as well, and we actually did some fridge magnets for the make and takes, and I know everybody enjoyed that. It's a little bit different, isn't it? And you give a fridge magnet to a friend, that you're going to always see it because it's going to be on the fridge in your kitchen, and obviously you go to the kitchen, the fridge every day. So this was Carol Baker's. Isn't that lovely? Gorgeous. These could be not just for Christmas, but like an anniversary card, Isn't that gorgeous? This one here's from Glynis Whitehead, and I love the idea of a little tag. Wouldn't that look lovely with a matching card on a present? Really special for someone, with a little bit of this colour ribbon around the present, and then just like golden green on there. That would look absolutely gorgeous. That's a good idea. I think I might do that this year. Karen Jackson's lovely card here. So Karen Jackson's put a little bit of grid work in the tree, so it makes it look so different. And then a little bit of picot cutting around here and there. So that's really gorgeous. Lovely little bit of grid design around the outside as well. Then this one here is from Glynis again. Glynis Whitehead. So got that lovely Christmas rose. Really lovely colours on that one. Really beautiful. Got a lovely little bit of a grid design here as well, a dotted design. Really gorgeous. And then we have another one from Karen Jackson. So this is really nice. It's a little mini make. So, and these were the corners I was talking about earlier. You can just use this just one corner, little star design with a ball. Isn't that lovely? Only a few little designs. It doesn't have to be on the easy layout. So, it proves the point of you can do mini makes or big cards, whichever ones you prefer. This one's from Carol Baker. So again, this is really, really gorgeous. Just using a few of the different designs with one of the easy layouts. Lots and lots of picot cutting. So you've got the design on plain parchment underneath, this lovely dotty effect here. But it's absolutely gorgeous. Really pretty. And next one is from Josie Davidson. So this is lovely. I love the grid designs in here. So it kind of proves the point. For example, if I bring in the Christmas rose plate, for example, so you can use the easy layout just exactly as it comes with all of the lines and everything. However, as you can see here, there's lots of different lines here. But Josie hasn't put the lines here, so it means you can make panels bigger. You can leave lines out and make panels smaller, bigger. It's up to you, really. So as you can see, there's like well, you can't see that, but there is a line here, a few lines here, but Josie hasn't put them up here, so it makes that panel larger as well. Really pretty. So that's Josie's one. Another mini make here from Karen. There we go. So just using the sentiment and a corner. So literally just two little elements of one of the plates, which makes a nice little mini make. This one's Jane Telford's. So again, using lots of panels. I think this was what the idea was based on, having like an easy layout for Christmas. But yeah, that lovely with the lovely papers in the background. Very, very colourful. And next we have Gelascum. So again, very, very colourful. Oh, okay. I'll zoom in a little bit. There we go. Is that better? We can see now. A little bit of grid work around here. Lovely little bit of metallic paint and stuff. There's some glitter around the candles. The gold. It looks really pretty when you see it. Really gorgeous. And another one here from Josie Davidson. There we are, gorgeous. So Pico cut just a few of the squares, the elements, and then a little bit of grid work. Doesn't that look beautiful? I love the blue. Looks very, very elegant. And then next one here is from Hazel Edwards. So using some colour and a little bit of the... So this is really, really lovely. You've got a little bit of tool work around the outside. But if you took the tool work away, that's really, really pretty. You've got a little bit of, I think that's silver metallic or white gel pen in the berries. Tiny little bit of white work, but mostly colour. That's perfect for anybody that might be new to Groovi, because that itself is very, very achievable. If you're not into your Pico cutter, you don't have to do your tool work around the outside. You can use Pico square die and then put your panel inside, or just cut it out with a guillotine or craft knife, and that itself is a really, really beautiful card. Another one here, Carol Baker. So if you took away this little bit of grid work in here, this is very achievable again, and it's on the designer parchment, which is really, really pretty. I love this little grid design around the outside as well. Really makes it pop. And lastly, got one from Glynis Whitehead. So that's just using the candle, a little bit of tool work, and then using one of Josie's, I think this is a straight circular grid design. So you have diagonal grids and straight grids around the outside, but it's on the circular grid. So if you have just a little round element, you can put them in this grid. And then this is on top of one of our circle doodle dies, which matches this one, but it's just been looped into here. So isn't that beautiful? It's always lovely to see cards. I find you get lots of inspiration from looking at some of the design team and other friends from the Groovi Worldwide page. There's always something you think, oh, what a brilliant idea that was. You know, everybody has their own ideas, things that you might not think about yourself. So I always find that's really lovely to see all of the lovely cards. I enjoy that. So hope everybody enjoyed that too. So what I'll do is I'll show you what the lovely Jane did for her demo, and then we'll get cracking into it. Just tide us over for a few weeks, just do something, bring it back a little bit. We've got it's mostly just going to be colour, a little bit of white work, and then a little bit of different colours, so the perga colours, Dorso crayons, or you can use perga liners, whichever ones you prefer. It's up to you. And then a little bit of glitter at the end. So can't be bad. So let me show you this design here. So this is a lovely one from Jane Telford. So she did a demo for Paul last week. So we've got the lovely treat. So this is using three of our plates. If you only have one, then that's fine. You just use the one that you have. There's no... you don't have to use exactly as it comes. So we have the tree, the trees from this plate. Obviously this is in a rectangle. However, if you like the layout of this one, just use that one. But it's the tree in this one and the bauble. So that's in that one. We're using the layout of this one, which is the Christmas rose. You can see it's like the circular oval. And you've got most of these panels here match this one and this, and then this bit here. And then obviously we're changing to the mistletoe, which is from this one. So you've got the mistletoe here, which is here and here. So yeah, so a little mix of everything. Then maybe at the end, if we've got time, we can do in the next week or so, we can do a little bit of tool work around the outside. But yeah, let's get cracking. So yeah, so it's the dove. If you wanted to follow this demo exactly, it's the dove, which is 42576. The 42577, this is the layout that we're going to use. Obviously up here it's a little bit different, but we'll go through that when we get to it. And then the tree, which is here, and the little bauble we're going to use, which is 42578. So those are the three that we're going to use mostly. So as you can, yeah, so if I bring in the actual, let's bring in the actual plate and we'll have a look. So I've got my plate mate and I've got my plate. So obviously it's back to front at the moment. So we're using the circular one. This is going to be the same right here, as is this little bit here. So we're going to keep this. We're not going to do this dotted sign, the dash sign, sorry, there's little dashes here. But it looks like we're going to be doing this little bit here. However, we're not going to put these lines in here. But we're going to work out the mistletoe at some point. So we'll do these lines here first, and then obviously this little bit, and then we'll get to the that part in a little while. There we go. So I'm bringing that in. I've got my parchment here. I'm going to put that right in the middle because I might do a little bit of tool work if we've got some time. So I'm going to use my tumble dry sheet and just rub over. You do it on the front and the back, just in case I might be doing some tool work. It's always a good habit to get into. So front and back. Then it doesn't matter if you get halfway through and you think, oh, actually, I might do some tool work. Then it doesn't matter because you've already put it on. So I'm going to come in with oh, thank you everybody for your lovely birthday wishes. That's very kind of you. You can see lots of our lovely friends. It's nice to spend your birthday crafting and chatting with some lovely friends. It's yeah, it's really, really lovely. Thank you. Lots of fun. You have lots of fun. I've already had 2 donuts this morning. I treated myself. I went to Greg's and got 2 glazed ring donuts. So I treated myself. It's been okay. It's been a good day. Okay, so first of all, I've got my Groovi guard. I'm just going to come in. Just going to come in and I'll do the outside first and then the outside. So we've got this double line here. Ooh. There we go. These plates are so lovely. So, you know, if you want a quick card, you don't have to think about the, you know, the composition and everything. Move that up a little bit. So I've gone in with my number 2, and I'm just going to go back over with my number 1. You obviously don't have to do that. It's just something that I got into a habit of. I just find when I used to go around the grooves with the number 1 straight away, you know, I used to struggle sometimes going in with my number 1. I just find that with the number 2, it kind of, you you know, presses the fibres in a little bit, and then with the number 1 you can then crisp it up. It's just a habit that I got into. Okay, so next we are going to do this part down here, all the way down there, and also we've got this inner rectangle just there, and this line here, and this line as well, and this line we're going to go all the way across like so. We've got the double line, so that's the same. I'm just going to go down here. So we've got that main part there. Also over here we've got this line here. Obviously we're going to be doing the oval as well. Like so. So the nice thing is I'm just doing what I see on Jane's design, but you can do whatever you want. If you want to do this design straight as it comes, then yeah, definitely just have fun with it, really. So I'm going to go back in with my number 1 now. But these plates, they are so lovely. Makes life so much easier when thinking about layouts of cards, I must admit. There we go. So I'm just going over again with my number 1. Over that line, that one, down that one, and the square, or rectangle rather. There we go. Now what I see over here is, we have got this line as well, because Jane has actually put the lovely little dotty effect in as well. So let's put that in. So we're not going to do the little dashes here, but Jane has let's put these bits in. Yes, it's actually really lovely with this demo, because like Jane says, you know, it is a little bit of a puzzle. It's getting my brain working. Because when you haven't done it yourself, you're thinking, oh, what she put in there then, and things like that. So I'm going to leave the circle in the number 2, because I'm going to do white work in that one. But I have gone over with my number 1 again into the hearts. So number 2 for the dots, the circles, and then I'm going to go my number 2 and then over with my number 1 for the hearts. There we go. And I'm just going to put a nice little scallop in. This design is nice as well, because you've got a little big scallop with a little scallop. Just like that. Okay, so Jane has put a bauble in here. So obviously we're not going to put that design in there, although you can if you wanted to. Love is in there. However, I can see the dashes are in there. So that's the good thing, is I can just go over like that and it does the dashes for me. Whee! There we go. So I'll go over with my number 1. So yeah, so Jane has put love in there. However, if you only have this plate or something, you can put Mary in there. No worries. This design is lovely. Jane's put the hearts in here, so obviously that bit's going to be left. Well, I'm going to leave that anyway. Jane has put this design in, so I'm going to do this bit next, and And the baubles aren't in there, but there's a heart design in this one. I'm going to leave that one, but I'm going to do this one next because that's on there, so that's cool. So I'm just going to do these hearts now. But yeah, the tree's really, really lovely. I love that tree. So we've got our big semicircle, mini semicircle. And then I'm going to go back in with my number 2 for the dots. Okay, and do my little hearts. Again, the hearts are going to be pink, so I'm going to crisp these ones up with the number 1. There we go. So I did actually, I had my little app say which national day it is today. I'm surprised it didn't say National Louise's birthday day. Joking. But no, it's nice to see every day what the national days are of the. But today it said it's National Princess Day. That's nice, isn't it? I wonder how many girls go to school dressed up as princesses today. Whether it's something that schools do. Be interesting. But yeah, it's always good to see what National Day is. I mean, sometimes they're really, really funny. And you think, what on earth? Some days, obviously, they are very, very serious. Like last Tuesday, it was Remembrance Day. And then it was also National Forget-Me-Not Day, which makes a lot of sense. But obviously, forget-me-not being the symbol for dementia as well. But yeah, so last Tuesday was a special Tuesday. There we go. So those are the hearts done. So I'm going to crisp up the hearts with my number 1 tool, like that, and then I'll do my little big semicircle, little semicircles. A little bit of a brain teaser as well, because you've got to remember to skip over the circles. Keeps our brains active. But I had yesterday off just after the open days as well. So that was good. I think we watched a film in the evening, and I can't remember what film it was. Wasn't that terrible? I can remember 10 years ago, but I can't remember last night's film. My brain doesn't always remember certain things. There we go. So that's the scallop. So you can kind of see the difference. If I come in a little bit more, that's better. You can see the difference between the white line for the heart and this one's a little bit grayer. Just a little bit. Okay, so next I'm going to do the little dots because they are in there as well. Yeah, little dots. So let's do these dots. I'm just doing them with the number 2. I like these dots. They give a really lovely pattern. I went through a phase of loving polka dots when I was a kid. Wanted to wear everything polka dots. I had a really lovely dress that had polka dots all over it. It didn't matter what kind of polka dots, whether they were the big ones or the little ones. Just wanted to wear polka dots. There we go. So that's that little dotty bit. Oh, I love that film. The Holiday. Is it The Holiday? Yeah, it's The Holiday. They're coming up with a second one, aren't they? With Cameron Diaz and Kate Winslet, Jude Law, and oh God, what's his name? Jack Black. Jack Black? Yeah. Yeah, Brent Fogg does have a lot to answer for, you're right. Naughty brain. There we go. Ah, brilliant. Helen's putting another layer of white work on her workshop piece that we did at Linda's workshop. That was fun. We enjoyed that. Okay, so I've done the dotty effect here. So on this plate here, we've got the lovely mistletoe. And so that's been put here as well. So I'm going to do that bit next. Let's do that bit now. Where is it? Where's it gone? Here it is. So I'm going to take this little bit off here. Slide that to one side, and we're going to bring this one in. We're going to have to move it anyway, but I'm going to move this up. Reposition it. Like my Groovi tabs. They're brilliant. Right, so I'm going to position my mistletoe. I can try and... So Jane's got it touching that side. So I'm going to do these four, and then I can bring it down. Oh, let me bring that up so everybody can see. So it's just... You can see here actually. Let me just try and move this. It's over quite to about there, I think, because then it kind of peeks out from behind the semicircle. There we go. So I'm going to do keep the number 2 tool for the mistletoe berries. So mistletoe berries, keep them white. Then the little mistletoe there. I can come back and do that in number 1. That's the berries. Lovely mistletoe. I like mistletoe. Bring that down. There we go. Just like so. And I'll put that in there. There we go. So I'll come back in with my number 1 now. So that's the, can you see? There we go. That's the mistletoe. And then what I'll do then is I'll bring this down a little bit, and we can finish off the design down here. And then we can bring it over to the other side. So, I know a few of you must be finishing off lovely Linda Williams's project, which was very, very nice. So that's bringing that bit down there. Let's do that down. Very, very lovely design. So I'm going to bring that line in there and that there. Do mistletoe berries, like so. Looks like 2 little eyes and a nose peeking out over the edge, doesn't it? There we go. There we go. Perfect. So that's that mistletoe part done. There you go. So I've got that bit there along with the dotty effect. So what else have we got? Oh yeah, let's do the other side. So on here, the mistletoe comes right next to this box here. Let me bring this down. Maybe I should bring it out a little bit so you can see the whole card. So yes, so we've got the mistletoe here. So it looks like that line is right next to there. So I'm going to put this line down here. And I'm going to slide that over there. So it's going to stop on this oval and then it can come back down. So I'm going to ignore that line there because that's just overlapping anyway. And I'm just going to do the mistletoe. But I'm going to do this line here, like so, and come in with my number 1. Okay, and then I can bring that down, line it up, and just follow that line down like so. Like that, and come in with my number 1. There we go. So I've got that now. So it's hiding behind the oval. And then what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to put that design in. So start off from that side there. You can stick it down on this side like that. Now I can put my mistletoe in. There you go. And mistletoe and the berries. Be interesting to see. So we've had a couple of days to recover from the open days. Who is playing on their craft table today with the bits that they bought at the open day? And how many people are watching this completely knackered from the open day who haven't gone into their goodies yet? Because I know some of us need a couple of days to recover and then go into all of their goodies. I mean, I obviously know that there's a few of us who are doing a little bit extra on their workshop piece that Linda gave for homework. Okay, so I'm just going with the mistletoe. I'm going back in with my number 1 before I move it down. I mean, I must admit, I like looking at my goodies a couple of times before I start using them. They look so lovely in their package, don't they? I do think it is there's 2 types of well, there's quite a few different types of hobbies, including crafting. I always think there's the hobby of buying the crafting stuff and then a hobby of using the crafting stuff. I like both. There we go. So I've just moved it down and I'm just going to do this extra little bit of mistletoe with the little there we go. Again, the mistletoe, the eyes and the nose is looking over the edge. At least now I know that I've got it lined up because they're both at the same point. So I'm just going to go back in with my number 1 for the mistletoe and the lines. There we go. So now, once we've got that, we now have this. Okay. So let me move that so you can see it better. I think we do have a little extra bit there, I think, that's on. There we go. So that's that bit. I think it looks like this little bit here, as well as the line, I think, I think we're going to use this line here with the dots on that side. Yeah, I'm going to do this, going to use this one right at the side there, because what looks like it's happened is I've got the two lines here, and then I've got this, I'm going to put this line in here, and that gives me the little whitework circles that's on this plate over here. So I've used this bit here, and I've lined up using these two double lines here, like so, and then done my little dots there. Okay, and then the same goes to here. So I've used these two double lines here to line up, so it doesn't go wonky. And I'm literally just using this line here. I've gone in with my number 2, and I've gone in with my number 1. Okay, and then with number 2, I'm just doing the little circles, because I'm going to do some white work around those. Okay, so that's where we're up to right now. So if I turn it over, you can see I've done my little circles here, which is here. Okay, got my 2 lines there, and I've got my little circle. So now I have this little design here where these dashes are, which I've got to hunt them out. Or you can put whatever you want to put in there. It looks like Jane's used this here for this part here. Can you see it's got these little round, these little round ones here. So I think what I'll do is I've positioned it, so I'm going to use this corner here, line it up so I haven't got a circle coming off the page, so I can do an actual proper white work. So this is just going around. This would make a nice little corner as well. So I've done that little part there. And I'm just going to move it a little bit. I'm going to do 3 dots here. I mean, you can do what you want to do. You don't have to follow this exactly. It's just a little bit of play now. And then I'm going to put 4 dots here. There we go. So that's similar to what Jane's done, like that. So I've just used that little bit there. You can have a play with that. You can. I've done it so that the dots they're not on the line, so I can do some nice little round dots there. So that's that part there. Up here, Jane's used some dashes. So I'm just hunting those out. Jane, where's the dashes? Brain McFuddled. Dashes. Well, we can put whatever we want to put on there. We don't have to put dashes in there. Louise can't find the dashes, so Louise isn't putting dashes on it. So for now, actually, what I'm going to do, there's dashes there. Doi. Oh, thank you, Jane. Yeah, on that plate. See? Brain not working. There we go. So I've just got some dashes there. So let's put those dashes there. You can put whatever you want to put on there. Louise almost put something else on there because she couldn't find it. Louise needs to stop speaking about herself in the 3rd person. There we go. So that's those. So I've done the number 2, and then I'm just going to crisp them up with my number 1. There we go. And then there we go. So there's the dashes. Oh, just going with my number 1 extra again. Okay. So there's the dashes. And they were down there if you wanted to Yeah, the dashes have dashed away. Right, exactly. They did. They couldn't find them. It's so obvious. You know, when there's so many things on a plate that you think, oh, where are they then? So, oh yeah, so we got this little bit here, which actually was on the first plate that I had. So I'm just going to go back to that plate. That was the Christmas rose. Okay, this little bit here. And we've got the health, peace and sweet content this Christmas.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy
birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Louise. Happy birthday to you.
Oh. Oh my gosh.
Happy birthday.
Wow. Oh, thank you guys. Oh
All
my
for you.
God.
You're not allowed to share it.
Oh my gosh. I'm going like, oh my gosh, that looks delicious. Can everybody see? Oh, let me go. Overhead. Oh no, that's too close. That's way too close. Wow, look at that.
There we go.
Oh my gosh. Oh, thank you guys. Oh, you're welcome. Thank you.
There we go.
Oh, thank you
Enjoy
so
it. Right,
much.
we'll let you get back to your Groovi Tuesday. You're not meant to eat chocolate cake while you're parching. It's not very good. So, Jazz will go and look after it for you.
Okay.
She promises not to eat it.
Oh, thank you.
And we'll see you a little bit later.
Thank you so much.
There we
Cake
go.
in a bit.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Bye, everyone.
Oh, thank you. Oh. Oh my gosh, I'm upset now. Oh, wow. That was so sweet. Oh, right. Sorry. That was a really lovely chocolate cake. I'm looking forward to eating some of that later. Oh my gosh, wow. See, we have such a lovely staff and friends here. Everybody's so lovely. I mean, it's such a lovely community. And it's just really, it's such a special place to work. And then having all of the, having the open days and everything, and seeing all of our lovely friends, it's just been such a lovely special week. Couldn't have asked for a better birthday, to be fair. Yeah, so what we're doing now, and I'm all teared up now. Gosh, dear me, I'm so emotional. But yeah, thank you guys. It's so lovely. Yes, happy tears, very happy tears. Yeah, wow. Okay, so what we're doing now. Wow. Oh yeah, so we're going to be doing this part now. So let me go in a little bit closer. Okay, so I need to stick this back down now. Yeah, so back to Groovi. It's going to be a very, very groovy day today. I can feel it. 2 p.m. is going to be brilliant. But oh my God, that chocolate cake looked brilliant, didn't it? Oh my God. Nice cup of tea and a bit of cake. Got to have, hasn't it? And I do love my chocolate and my sweets. But oh, thank you everybody. It's it's made today special. It's made the day even more special than I thought it was going to be. Just to have it's just such a lovely thing to have all my friends and just enjoying the day with me. It's nice, and it's been such a lovely birthday. Thank you guys. Okay, so I'm just carrying on with the writing, and yeah, I'm glad Jazz is looking after it too. But You are all more than welcome to have a piece. That looks like a gigantic chocolate cake. And yeah. There we go. So, oh, thank you, Karen. Yeah, it's definitely a special day. It's lovely to spend it with some groovy friends. That's the main thing, isn't it? This makes life so much better. Having a nice, lovely day. Okay, so I've nearly done this bit with my number 2. And then I'll go back in with my number 1. Then we've got to hunt the other bits and pieces that are on the plate. There we go. So there is health piece and sweet content. And now I can go a bit faster over with my number 1 and crisp it up. Yeah. Of course. Everybody can share the cake. There we go. So nearly finished this little bit here. So how many of our lovely friends have been using their little angel kits that they got the open day and bits and pieces like that? There's so many lovely bits and pieces that were at the open days, and obviously orders are coming through the post now with the angels as well. We've just got a few more orders to get out, but everybody's working their little socks off downstairs and to getting the last big orders out. They were really, really popular as well, like a lot more popular than what we thought they were going to be. It's really great because you spend so much time working. You spend 8 hours at least of your awake time at work. It makes all the difference when you are with really, friends that care about you, friends that, we all work together. We're all a big team. We do, we help each other out, and it is a really wonderful team. Everything just works like clockwork when we go to the open days. Everybody knows what they're doing, and yeah, it's just so much fun. You've made 1 angel so far, Pat. That's good. They are a lot of fun, I must admit. Okay, so we're here at the moment. So we've done this outside part here. We've got our health piece and sweet content. So what I thought I'd do next is I'm going to bring the dove in, because we've got the hearts that are going to go here. We've got the love that's going to go there. The bauble isn't on this plate, but this part is on the plate, which we're going to use. Yep, so let's put that back in. So I don't think we need this one anymore. We haven't got the bauble on that one, so I think the bauble's probably on the tree, which would make sense because that's where you put baubles usually, on the tree. Okay, so I'm going to go back onto the back part of the paper. So I'm going to move it up. So we've got our little heart. So you can have a little play and kind of organise where you want to put your heart. So I'm going to start here, and then I'll kind of move myself up. So let me just use a Groovi tab. Stick it down for a little bit. There we go. So we've got our hearts here. So we've got the circles as well. So I'm going to do the circle. Start with the circles, and they're in the number 2. Got got some nice bits of white work to get done. So the hearts are going to be in colour. So we're going to put, I'll tell you what, this would look really lovely cut out, these hearts, Pico cut out. That would look nice. So I've got my hearts there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave that little bit of the heart. Oh, let me go a bit closer here and move this down. There you go, so you can see. So I've left this little bit of the heart, this part here, because when I move this around, I'm going to finish that heart up with one of the full hearts. But this, obviously, the line's here, so it's going to have this weird little stop, because then we're going to move the hearts up a little bit. So I'm just going to move my parchment just to finish this heart. Just move this heart onto a full heart, just so that I can then finish up like that. There we go. So, oh, I've now got to go in with my number one. I forgot to go in the number one. There you go. Let me just go back and move it back into place so I can go with my number one. There we go. I said to my my mum this year, because she's not very well, bless her. There's a lot of things wrong with her, so she doesn't get out much. So I thought what I'll do this year is we're gonna get a little hot chocolate from Greg's or McDonald's or somewhere, and then we're gonna go and have a look and do go around look around people's houses or drive round and look at all the Christmas decorations, because I think that's sometimes a really, really nice thing to do, is look at all the Christmas decorations and stuff. So I'm just moving the parchment now, just to kind of add in some, I mean, you can't really tell they're hearts, but you'll kind of guess because they're on the pattern. I'm going to put a little circle there, number 2, just to line it up like that so it looks similar. And then I'm just going to move my parchment so you kind of have the little hearts there. So we've got a little heart design there, like so. It kind of looks like I need a little circle here, actually, because it looks a bit weird having a little bit of a space there. Right, okay. So far, I didn't realise it was 3 minutes past 11. Let me move this out a little bit, actually. There we go. So this is how far we are at the moment. I'll finish this up next week. So we've got our little heart design that's on this plate. So if you wanted to finish before next week, you can. So I've obviously, I use this heart little design here. Oh, well, it's obviously going to be that way. You can add these little diamonds if you wanted to. They're quite nice. But yeah, so that's that part there. The love is also on this plate, which you can put on there. And then the bauble and the tree are on the, obviously we're going to put the tree there next week. And then we've got the bauble, which we're going to put up there next week. So I'm going to do it next week, but if you wanted to get ahead, if you're, want to take your time with line art, then that's something that you can do for homework if you wanted to. But I'll do that next week, and then we'll get into a little bit of colour, and we'll do a little bit of tool work and have a little bit of fun with that part. Okay, so we come on to the full screen. I don't know where that hour went. But yeah, so we're at that stage now. So it's kind of nice chopping, changing things, moving things around on plates. I find that's nice and it's nice to follow Jane's demo because I haven't done it, it kind of makes my brain work a little bit, going, oh, where's that from? Where's she found that? Where's Jane got that one from? So it's nice to kind of like, it gets your brain working. So now my brain's working for the day, so that's good. Makes change. Yeah, so at 2 p.m, I will show you a little sneak peek of one of the line arts for 2 p.m. they're going to be on this 2 p.m. show, and you probably would have seen them on the website, but I'm going to show you just one of the plates. This is the one we did at the retreat, but it's absolutely gorgeous. Look at that. So you've got this lovely house and these Christmas trees. Yeah, the children, and there's some other plates, and oh my gosh, they are really gorgeous. You have to have a look at 2 p.m. We're going to show you the cards. I'm going to show you some of the cards of the design team, show you the plates. So definitely something to come back and watch at 2 p.m. They are absolutely gorgeous. You're going to love them. I love them, and I'm just like, oh my gosh, they had such a quick turnaround for the workshops and the open days, and some of them sold out at the open days, so they were really, really popular. So I'm going to enjoy my cake now with a nice cup of tea, and I will see you at 2 p.m. with Paul. So have a lovely day, and thank you so much, Jane, for being in the room. And yeah, so we'll see you at 2 p.m. me and Paul. Take care, everyone. Bye.